to know that so many adults that are on school boards want to hurt these transgender children for existing and expressing themselves. It's painful, y'all. And when I hear about children who do look inside themselves and pull out them and express it, regardless of their assignment, they express who they are. And I admire that. And I've gotten to meet some amazing transgender kids. Hello, hello, and thank you for joining me. This is a Trans Moment with Brandi Beckett. And today we are going to talk about a positive trans moment in Missouri. On June 4th, an appellate court in Missouri unanimously ruled in favor of a transgender man known in the court papers as R.M.A. R.M.A. was going through a court case for a decade now, battling against the school district from the school he formerly went to as a child. This judgment that will award R.M.A. $4.7 million is a case against the school district where he went as a child, the Blue Springs School District in Missouri. And this case initially started in 2014. The case started when R.M.A. as a young freshman at that high school was forbidden to participate in using the boys' locker room for physical activities, for his PE education and to play sports. He was denied access to the boys' locker room and to the boys' restroom. So let's back up a minute. R.M.A. was attending schools at this school district, I believe, his entire life. And he's a millennial. Somewhere around 2000 he was born, because in 2009, according to some of the reports, he identified his gender identity and realized it was not in alignment with his assigned gender identity. So R.M.A. started expressing their gender identity. And within a year, by 2010, R.M.A. changed their name to reflect their more masculine expression. And by the time they go to high school in 2014, they have already been participating with the other boys in school activities. And getting into high school, he was denied access to the boys' locker room and to the boys' bathroom. So the school's like, well, we look at the birth certificate, and whatever the birth certificate says, that's what we go by. And R.M.A.'s mom was like, okay, fine, I'll go get the birth certificate updated. And that's what she did. So she gets her son's birth certificate updated and brings it back to the school and says, yo, here you go. My son now has a birth certificate that reflects his gender identity and his expression. Can the school allow him to be the little boy that he is? And the school's like, nah, we're not going to do that. No. We have an unwritten rule that it just has to be the one that you initially gave to us. And yeah, that's it. And then so the family's like, well, I guess we're going to have to sue. So in 2014, they filed a lawsuit saying that they're discriminated against their son, rightfully so. And this gets dragged out through courts, denied, appealed, and then there was a federal ruling, I believe, or maybe it was the Missouri State Supreme ruling that in 2019 that allowed this case to reopen. And so they reopened the case, and in 2021, a jury found in favor of R.M.A. and awarded R.M.A. like $4 million plus lawyer fees and other damages that equal out to like almost $4.7 million. And they're like, yay, this is good. And the Blue Springs School District was having none of that. They're like, no, 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 no. We still want to discriminate against trans kids. So we're going to say no to this lawsuit. And they found a sympathetic judge. And they went to the judge and they're like, yo, judge, can you say that jury didn't really count because reasons? And the judge did, I guess they call it notwithstanding. So the judge ruled on, quote, notwithstanding ruling, which overrules the jury's decision. And so they stopped that ruling in favor of R.M.A. And so that happened, I think, in early 2022 or maybe still 2021. So now in 2024, the appeals court in Missouri looked at it again and unanimously said, yes, yes, the school was discriminating against R.M.A. So, yay, we win. R.M.A. wins. And this case is going to hold for future cases of discrimination against trans kids because it hasn't stopped yet. Apparently, people are not getting the message that trans kids are kids and we want our kids to be the best them they could be, right? Trans kids I admire and I'm a little jealous of because I did not recognize my gender identity when I was a kid. I did not ask those questions. I did not look into myself to see what my gender identity is when I was a child. And when I hear about children who do look inside themselves and pull out them and express it, regardless of their assignment, they express who they are. And I admire that. And I've gotten to meet some amazing transgender kids. Awesome people. And to know that so many adults that are on school boards want to hurt these transgender children for existing and expressing themselves. It's painful, y'all. But we got to grasp onto these bright moments. So congratulations, R.M.A., and shame on you, Blue Springs School District in Missouri. So this has been a trans moment with Brandi Beckett. And I am going to leave you, as I always do, with this message. Love yourself, but more importantly, like yourself and treat people the way they want to be treated. Bye-bye for now.